Hello everyone from sunny Washington. We are doing a little walk and talk. I'm getting out of breath. Been walking for a little while, not too long. Oh my goodness, so yeah, still haven't felt like editing. I have all of my nomad life videos filmed. One more video from Malibu. 3 or 4 videos from van life in a Sprinter van in San Diego. 1 or 2 videos from Sedona, Arizona. Those will get to you in due time. And I want to share some things that have been going on. Oh, if you watch my, oh my gosh, it's really hot out. Whew. We're getting into the shade. We're good, I can breathe a little bit. If you watched my last video, I shared that I am looking into getting a tiny home and putting it on my parents' property here in Washington. How pretty is this? So beautiful, especially when it's sunny. But we're looking for a tiny home. I'm not actively doing a ton of searching right now, but my dad knows people. Obviously, I would be buying it for myself, but my dad knows people who can potentially track one down. I found like the perfect one in like, I don't know, Louisiana, somewhere in the South, and it was $55,000, which if you look up tiny homes, that is really, like, that's not a lot for a tiny home at all. But I found one, it's perfect, only $55,000. All of the tiny homes, which there aren't a lot for sale in the Pacific Northwest that look anything like that, are all $130,000 or more. I don't really have the availability to just make the decision to go get it. Like, I would need my dad's help. I would need him to help tow it and do all that stuff. So he's like, we'll find something here. So, oh gosh, the neighbor dogs, they jump on me. Please don't, please don't, please don't. Hey, please behave. Oh my gosh. Guest appearance. I don't even know their names, but yo, can we not? Can we not? Can we not? Down, down. You guys, let's just walk. Be chill, be chill, be chill. I don't know their names. We should just make up their names. What do we want to name the red harness one? What do we want to name the other one? Comment below. Hopefully they're going to be calm and walk gently with me. Got some scratches and dirt on me. I don't know if you can see. Anyway, so I'm open to the whole tiny home thing. I'm letting my dad's network hopefully bring one to me in the perfect timing, and I'm not going to be too attached to it. I'm not going to obsess over it. That's one thing I wanted to share in this video. I've noticed, not just around a tiny home, but I've been noticing some attachment issues coming up. And you know, we like to talk about manifestation around here. Attachment, like really wanting something so bad that it almost brings you anxiety, or it does bring you anxiety, is not the energy that you want to have in order to manifest the thing that you want. I think that there are a lot of mixed signals out there on that topic, because for one, I will even tell people, like, get excited about what you want. Get excited, script about it, visualize, be like all about it in a way, like cheer it on, be excited for it. That is a great energy to have. You can do that, but doing that from a space of this might not happen. It's okay if it doesn't happen. It's a possibility that I'm absolutely excited about. But as soon as you're like, I'm scripting and I'm visualizing, this has to happen, like this desperate energy, you're creating anxiety within yourself. And when it comes to manifestation, you've heard me say over and over and over and over again, like, we attract what we feel. So if we're feeling anxiousness, like this, like lack, this like, oh, I need it, I don't have it, I'm anxious over it, we're not embodying the feeling of having it then, because I assume that you want things that don't cause you anxiety. Like, that's not the desired feeling outcome, right? So it's really training yourself and parenting yourself in a way where you're just acknowledging, like, I would love for this to happen. I'm excited for this to happen. I would love for this possibility to happen. But again, if it doesn't, it's okay. If it doesn't, it's something better. And I don't know about you, I just shared this on my Instagram recently. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, I post there every day. Everyone is very much up to date on my Instagram. They get all the information first. But I was talking about, for me, I feel anxiety in a very intense way when it's bad, when it's strong. Like, I feel it all in my body. I tend to feel it in my chest and my heart space a lot. It feels buzzy, it feels heavy, it feels chaotic. Like I was experiencing such intense anxiety, which stemmed from an attachment, like things feeling scary, things not going the way that I wanted. It's not even that they weren't going the way that I wanted them. I was just afraid of them not going the way that I wanted. So I worked myself up and got super anxious because of attachment. And in that attachment, in that anxiety, it feels so overwhelming. It feels very visceral. It feels painful. So much that I was feeling such extreme anxiety for a few days that the day after, when I was no longer feeling anxious, I had pain, like a tenderness of pain in my heart because of how much I felt it. So if you're a big feeler in your emotions, like you feel it within your body very strongly, I'm there with you, and I know that that can be debilitating, and you're like, I don't know how to get myself out of that. And really what it took for me to release that control, to release that attachment so that I could release that anxiety was, for one, again, to parent myself through it. I was like, it's okay. This situation is happening. Most of it's happening in your head. And I just was really gentle with myself. I tried to let go of focusing on the thing so much, focusing on the thing that was fueling the anxiety. Took myself outside, sat down. Literally, I sit by the stream. Maybe I'll take you guys to the stream. But I sat by this stream and I wasn't focusing on the thing that was bringing me anxiety. I was just like, I'm going to sit here with this physical sensation. I'm gonna sit here and feel it and breathe. And as I breathe and as I was sitting, I was kind of just envisioning that tension, that heaviness, that buzziness, that chaos in my chest, leaving my body with my breath. So whether you envision that like leaving out of your mouth with your breath, or I oftentimes will envision it going through like the soles of my feet, or if you know about chakras, your root chakra at the base of your spine, I envision it going into the ground. As I breathe, that really helps me. When you're doing that, that also takes you out of the fueling thoughts, the chaotic thoughts that are fueling that sensation. So once you can get your nervous system to calm down, that is when you get to this point where you're like a little more neutral, you're a little more chilled. And from there, I just like to remind myself of my truths, of who I am, and remind myself that literally everything is working out in our favor when we don't get in our own way. If you want something and it's not manifesting, it's either not working out in the moment because the timing's off. Another option is you're just getting in your own way by your obsessive attachment, like that anxious energy that you're emitting out, or it's not meant for you. And again, something better, something more aligned is meant for you, so it's still just working out in your favor. So are you getting in your own way? I get in my own way, and then I have to remind myself of who I am, remind myself of how freaking awesome I am. I am awesome. I was having a little pity party last week, like everything feels hard and I'm anxious and all this stuff and I'm so confused, like what's happening? But I took care of my energy first. I took care of my mind. I released feeling like I needed a certain outcome to happen for me to be happy, reminded myself that everything's working out for me. And then I was able to step back into my power and be like, wait, I'm freaking awesome. I'm awesome. I'm a good person. Magic happens to me. I have amazing friends and just so many possibilities for things to work out in ways that I can't even imagine. I can't even plan for myself. So I'm just like, I'm back on it, I'm feeling good. And with that, because I got back in my power and let go of all that anxious resistance of wanting to control situations, things are working out. Clients are signing up to work with me. My family, they're like coming to me in vulnerable ways. I had just several different people from my family reach out wanting to have someone to talk to. And then they reflected back to me, you're one of the people in the family that I feel safe to talk to. And I know that you know, I don't go and tell people their business and they're allowed to just share openly and I don't judge them. And I've had that reflected back to me a lot lately. Hold on, we're about to go in the bright sun. I'm gonna turn off the camera for a second. You guys, this is connected to the little stream. I mean, it is the little stream that I'm gonna take you to, but I'm taking you to a completely different section of it. Just look how pretty this is. This is part of my neighborhood, guys. There I am. So pretty. Thumbs up for the beauty, but also it helps my channel out anytime you interact in any way, whether that's a like, whether that's a comment, so I appreciate it all. All right, we're making our way down to the good part. We gotta do some maneuvers under this branch. This is like my own little oasis. I come here pretty much every day. You ready for this? Look at all the green, look at all of it. Also, for those of you who love moss, everything's just covered in moss. But I usually have rubber boots. I think I can rock hop. Whoa, oh, yep, foot went in, foot went in. I don't know how long I can hang here though, because I feel like there are many mosquitoes out right now. Taking the beauty, oh my gosh. As you guys know, the camera never does justice to how it really looks. So beautiful, so healing. This has been part of my releasing resistance, releasing anxiety, releasing all things system. This is part of the process, which I feel like I've just been getting like sidetracked and on tangents in this video. Wow, it's so pretty. Ah, look at this, so freaking pretty. That lens flare. Whew. ADHD. Hello, I have ADD. So my mind is just naturally like it bounces from one thing to the next. So if that happens a lot, that is why. I've been researching it more lately, because although I know that I have it, I just am like, I have a hard time focusing, but I've learned a lot of other things that explain a lot. Like, people who have ADHD can tend to hyper-focus, and that can be a good thing, but it can also be in a way that creates like that hyper... My phone is ringing. My brother is calling. I'll call him back. So hyper-focus. I'll hyper-focus on things. People who have ADHD tend to hyper-focus on things, and it can be a good thing. Like I was saying, you can like focus really well on one thing and really lean into that thing, but it can create like that anxious attachment, which that happens to me. So as someone who also successfully uses manifestation, I've learned to work my way around that anxiety, and I learned how to release that anxiety, and I learned how to release that attachment, and I have like a process. So it starts by noticing you're in that space, slowing down, trying to release the need. Even though you're like, I need it, I don't care, I need it. Like, try your best to release the need, knowing that that neediness is actually keeping you from the things that you want. Notice that you're being needy. Go to take care of your energy. So what I will do, like I said, I'll go on walks. You don't have to live in a place like this to go get out in nature. Go walk on the street. I haven't been here for almost a decade, and I made it work in LA. So I go on a walk. There's this song, Toni Jones, T-O-N-I Jones. She does affirmations. Let me see what it's called, because I'll listen to this song while I'm walking. Energy Budget by Toni Jones. And it's all about calling back all of your energy from people, places, and things that are not serving you, because that happens when our focus is all in these other places. It's like we're draining our energy to those places. So calling back my energy, I'll listen to that while I walk. I'll sit down, I'll breathe, like I said, I'll meditate, I'll do the thing where I'm envisioning breathing the energy into the ground, calming my nervous system. And then once you get to like a neutral space, that's where you can build yourself back up. Remind yourself of all the qualities that you like about yourself. Also, it's been helping to create and do things that I'm naturally good at and enjoy. So I've been playing music and working on singing and putting my energy into something that I know that I'm good at. So it's like a confidence booster of like, oh, I am good at things. So remember what you're good at and lean into those things to help get you out of that attachment rut. Because again, you can be excited about something. Being excited and hopeful is a good manifestation energy. Like, yay, I'm excited. But if you feel that twinge of anxiety and like clinginess to it, then ooh, calm yourself. Take care of your energy, take care of your mind, take care of your self-esteem. And again, once I did that, things are all working out. Clients are coming in. I'm back in the magic. Like, I can feel when I'm in that manifestation zone. There's this like energy to it. There is this like magnetism. There is a momentum with it, and I'm in that. So I'm like, yay! And I also wanted to share too, because I'm in this energy right now, I'm very familiar with this manifestation energy. I decided, because I was doing 6 months of one-on-one coaching, but I just created a 6-week one-on-one program, and I already have several people who've signed up. I'm taking a total of 5 people, so several of the spots are already claimed. But if you've ever wanted to work with me, coaching, manifestation coaching, then we're gonna start one-on-one in July. So the first week of July. So if you have any interest in being mentored, being coached, working with me in any way, I'll even put some testimonials on the screen. Stop and read those, because I'm telling you, the people that I've worked with, sometimes even just on one singular session, because I also do individual calls at times, just one singular session has blown people away. So working with a mentor, a coach for 6 consecutive weeks, we're gonna be going over scripting, we're gonna do vision boards, we're going to do visualization. I'm going to make custom visualizations. Like, I'm gonna record a custom visualization for each person who does this one-on-one 6-week process, plus a bunch of bonuses, weekly guided meditations, and things to actually help you take action and make change in your life. So I'm really excited for the people that have already signed up, and if you want to grab one of those last spots, then feel free to email me or DM me. But I just sent out an email blast, so I've been getting some people reaching out already, but that doesn't mean the spots are taken. I'm only going to be working with people who feel really aligned and are wanting to take action and get support. So if that sounds good, then let me know. Otherwise, I also have my Master Manifestor membership. Part of the reason I'm sharing this is because obviously me and my income and the work that I do are going to help fuel my tiny home dream. So I'm like really putting myself out there and doing what I can to make this tiny home manifestation a reality. So if you want to be a part of that and also get your own help along the way, then work with me in some way. I promise you, again, read those testimonials. That can happen. Those shifts can happen for you. Things can happen for you. You get something out of it when you put in the heart and energy. So I'm excited to work with some of you. All right, well, with that being said, I hope this video helped. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if anything resonated. And I appreciate you all. I'm gonna meditate. It's good to feel me again. I'm back. I'm back. All right, well, thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye guys.